is going to be your monthly tarot reading for April 2019. So if you guys are born under the sign of Virgo, whether you're Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, whatever, you have heavy placements of Virgo, maybe you're cross-watching, this reading hopefully will be for you. However, keep in mind these are just general energy readings, so it may resonate as, you know, bits and pieces, maybe fully, maybe not at all. So just take what is for you, okay? You know how it feels, whether or not if it's for you, hopefully. Alright, so let's get into the overall energy. I asked the Most High God to give me nothing but divine truth and clarity for the influence of the energy surrounding those born under the sign of Virgo for the month of April 2019. I'm going to start off with a general overview spread, and then I'll do a love overview. So I'm going to use Oracle and Tarot. So for all my earth signs, I'm going to use, or I have so far for the earth signs, I've used the Gospel Ardea, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, the Wildwood Tarot for your spread. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I wanted to switch it up because I get bored sometimes with using like the same cards for every reading. So I wanted to, by elements, use like cards I feel like corresponds with certain elements, you know, earth, air, water, and fire. So yeah, the Union card came out. This came out for Taurus too. Resistance. Stragia. I don't know if that's a woman's name, but Dreams. And Hierarchy, which also came out for Taurus in the same exact position, I believe. So I'm going to clarify with the Wildwood Tarot. So the overall energy is union. And I have a feeling that it's, you know, all types of union, not just romantic ones. You have the Great Bear, which is the Judgment card. The World Tree, which is the World. Page of Vessels, which is Page of Cups with the Otter. The Pole Star, which is the Star card. Four of Arrows, which is the Four of Swords, and it's the Rest card. Okay. Alright, so you got quite a few major arcana cards. It's a lot of changes happening, obviously, around you. You have a lot of twos, or you have a couple of twos. So this is definitely about balance, partnerships, opposite energies. So you have the Judgment card clarifying union. So I feel like Spirit's giving you, I don't know why I'm hearing an ultimatum. Maybe this is, it's a choice that must be made. I feel like something or someone may come around, someone may contact you. There's nothing to fear about this or to overthink this or second guess yourself, doubt your decisions or your choices. If you feel guided to accept this person's apology or accept this person's, this person contacting you, reaching out to you, it's up to you what you do with this. But Spirit's giving you the option to decide whether you wish to proceed with something or someone. So this could be anything from like a falling out with a family member, a friend, a lover, an ex. So something's coming back around from your past. Something is being resurrected. And it's up to you with that choice. Like, you have to weigh the pros and the cons of whether or not this is a righteous choice for you or not. And reflecting on the past may be the best bet. So the challenge with this energy is, some of you guys may have thought this situation was over. Some of you guys feel like it's just like a consistent cycle of like makeup to breakups, or, you know, a family member that says they're going to do better, they're going to change, and then they turn around and do the same thing, or a lover or friends, or it's like something, or a promise within yourself. Maybe you're like, you know, I'm finally going to do this, I'm going to stick to that diet, or I promise I'm going to do this, you know, whatever promises you're keeping to yourself. You might be tired of that, and there's some sort of resistance with letting go of something too that could play a role in this. Spirit may be giving you the ultimate test with making this decision, but remember, you're protected, so it's not like you're necessarily going to make the wrong decision. I don't see that. But also, this is like an energy of someone that you're intimidated by also. This could be someone's mother. Maybe someone's mother plays a role in why something ended or why something didn't take place. But for some of you guys, you're just like, this is a cycle that I just can't win. And you're challenged by this. You're tired of it. And then Spirit's telling you that your strategy is utilizing your heart. Okay, communicating with your heart, following with, you know, your heart's guidance and your compass of the heart, balancing out the logic and the emotions, seeing both sides of the story. But I feel like you have to honor how you feel first. Okay? You have to know where you stand. You have to know what your intentions are with the situation. Then you have dreams with the Star card. So I feel like Spirit's telling you to pay attention to your dreams for sure, because they're giving you clear instructions and guidance. You're being divinely guided. You might have a lot of dreams of being isolated or being stranded somewhere. You may have a dream about literally seeing a star or a moon or something. Maybe during the next moon phase or a full moon or a new moon, you might have some very profound messages in your dreams or symbolisms in your dreams. And I would definitely pay attention to that, because you're being given guidance in your sleep. Write it down. So you have hierarchy with the Four of Swords, which is the Rest card. So it may not be time to start something new until you address the past. Like, this is a time for you to reflect. You are going through a transitional phase. You are going through a transformation. Changes are happening. But before you can step into this new energy or this new phase of your life, which some of you guys could be a little anxious about this, you guys got to address this past situation before you can move forward. Alright, so let's move on to the love energies and see what we get. So whether you're single and you have no one that you're interested in, or maybe you have an interest in someone or two, or you're in a situation or relationship with someone, wherever you stand with love, I ask the Most High God to tap into the romantic and love-related energy surrounding those born under the sign of Virgo for the month of April 2019. Let's see where these energies are with you guys. Challenging times with the 5. That is the 5 of Wands in traditional tarot. You have 4 opportunity beckons, which is the 4 of Cups. You have the Share the Love card, which is the 3 of Cups. Seek, which is the Hermit card. Balance, which is the Temperance card. So you guys may have some Taurus in your chart. This could be involving a Taurus, because this came out in the same position as Taurus, and you had some of the same cards in the other spread as Taurus. So you guys could be dealing with a Taurus, but may not, maybe not. So I do see a lot of numbers that line up, like 3, 4, and 5. You got that there. You also have 5 twice and 4 twice with number 14. That's a 4. Add that 1 and 4. That's a 5. Then you have the 5 of Wands and the 4 of Cups. So this could be about some sort of change in a situation that maybe an unstable situation or an imbalanced situation, or imbalance within the self. But some of you guys are having to face or confront, some of you guys are having to face and confront a challenging period in your love life. Regardless if you have anybody, or you're interested, or you're completely single, or you just don't have nobody that you're interested in, you guys are going to have to confront this this so-called this battle. It's very intense, whatever this energy is, and I feel like it's going to pass very quickly. It's not something that's a long-standing period or season. It's just for a moment. It's just, could be just for the month, or it's something that may take place for like a couple of days or so, or maybe this is something that for the first half of the year or something, or maybe you're in the beginning stages of a relationship and you're going through that challenging time, which a lot of couples do. They have that period where it's not always peachy, and you guys got to go through that period or that phase. And I feel like that's where you are. For some of you, you have to face that. Someone is tempted to walk away because it's too intense for them with the Four of Cups, and they could be missing out on a good thing. Someone also may be feeling like in the past they dipped out because it was too much for them to deal with, whether that was you or someone else. You may also feel like you've wasted a lot of time and energy on relationships that didn't work, and now that you're ready, you feel like it's just not flowing, or it's just not happening in the way that you want it to. But I feel like your focus is not on the right thing, so therefore it's easy to miss the opportunity that could come, especially for those of you who are single. Some of you guys could be stuck on a past situation that was challenging, and you're moping and dwelling in that. Some of you guys are focusing on only the bad things in your relationship, and you're missing out on the beauty in this period, in this time, because there's always something to learn from the situation. Share the love. Spirit's telling you to have some compassion and give to the situation with your heart, with understanding. And that's what's going to help bring two people together. For some of you, this may be, if you don't have this energy to give out, you don't have this loving energy to give, this is a time for you to heal, because it's more than likely that energy is, you're not channeling it in the way of self-love. You're not giving it back to yourself. You're trying to give and give and give, and you're being met with blockages and resistance from another person, because you should be giving that love to yourself, which is why someone may be blocking your offers, or seemingly rejecting you. Also, it could be that someone is turning their back in the situation because they know deep down inside that they don't have anything to offer at this time. Seek. If this is a separative energy where there's, whether you guys are in the same household but you guys are just not on the same page, or this is someone that's at a distance from you and you guys are not speaking or talking, or you have broken up with someone, this is a period where you should be reflecting on whatever it is that Spirit is guiding you to focus on and reflect upon within yourself, with a completely open heart. And this is also a period and season of healing. This is a Virgo card. The Hermit card is Virgo. This is you. You are being guided to go within yourself right now. Spirit is communicating through you and to you in solitude. So anything that is meditative for you, whether that's listening to music, whether that's writing, whether that's driving, walking, jogging, swimming, whatever it is that clears your mind and you're in a meditative state, taking a shower, taking a bath, getting a massage, whatever, or just literally the old-fashioned, just sit and just in peace and solitude and quiet and meditate. Spirit is speaking to you. And this is a time to go within yourself. Like, when I say go within yourself, it doesn't just mean within your thoughts and your feelings, and it's more of you getting to know yourself. That this is the period, this is the time. And sometimes that's why Spirit separates people, and that's why sometimes Spirit moves things and people out of the way, because they can be distractions at the time. And the only way to get your attention is to separate these things that you're focusing on rather than yourself. Then you have the Balance card, which is the Temperance. There will be balance within the self, but Spirit's saying that you got to find that balance. And the challenge and the resistance is because there's two people that are not on the same page, or two people that individually within themselves are imbalanced, so therefore it's causing resistance and imbalance between those two people. But there will be balance if you follow your divine guidance and whatever you took from this reading that you feel is guidance for you. There will also be maybe you know, some sort of coming together or reconciliation or meeting of the minds or some sort of communicating. But you guys got to go through this process within yourself first, because there's a lack of balance within the self, and that's what's reflecting the outer balance or the imbalance outwardly in this situation. So you got some Leo energy, some Cancer energy, Virgo energy, Sagittarian energy, some more Cancer energy, Libra, Aquarius, any other water sign. So I called out Cancer, so it can be Scorpio and Pisces. The Judgment card is also Scorpio energy. The World card can be Taurus, Capricorn, and Sagittarius for me, but it can be any sign. And it doesn't have to be any of those specific signs that I called out for this reading to resonate with you. Take what does. It can also be time frames and seasons, whatever. So much love as always, you guys. I appreciate you. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, I am booked up for the month of April, unless you guys book an emergency reading or the spring sale, which is available now until April the 5th. But otherwise, I am all booked up for April, which you guys can still book with me and set a date. It's a first come, first serve thing. So get in while you can. I appreciate you guys. Much love as always. Thank you so much